Hello there, welcome to Standard Voice Television News Channel. I'm Fauziya Ibrahim. Here are top stories for today. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps in Zamfara State says it has arrested 5 persons for alleged illegal abortion and rape. Former Zamfara State Governor reacts to allegation from FAN. Former EFCC boss Ibrahim Magu released from detention. CBN has asked Senate for power to freeze criminal accounts. Sokoto State Government approves 1.65 billion naira for the construction of Sport Arena Hall. Now the news and details. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps in Zamfara State says it has arrested 5 persons for alleged illegal abortion and rape. Sector Commander of the NSCDC in the state, Aliyu Garba, announced this while parading suspect before newsmen on Wednesday in Gusau. Sector Commander Garba said that 4 suspects, inclusive of a pregnant girl, were arrested in connection with criminal conspiracy and carrying out an illegal abortion. Those arrested include the pregnant Sharifa Ilya, 15, and her mother, Fatima Yakubu, 40, who hail from Balgari village. Also arrested were 2 health workers, Bello Yari and Mukhtar Usman from Bakura local government. The commandant said that the arrest was made possible following a report from officials of Hizbah Commission in Bakura on July 7th. The management of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria FAN has strongly commended the conduct of the former governor of Zamfara State, Alhaji Abdulaziz Yari, for blatantly violating the public health procedure COVID-19 on travelers at the Malam Aminu Kano International Airport. This was disclosed in a statement issued by the agency on Wednesday, saying that the former governor refused to adhere to the protocols and procedures implemented by FAN while traveling on Saturday, 11th July 2020. FAN disclosed that he reportedly refused to adhere to the protocols by forcefully pushing away an officer of the environmental department when he insisted that his luggage must be disinfected. Meanwhile, the former governor of Zamfara State, Abdulaziz Yari, has responded to an assault allegation leveled against him by the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria FAN. Responding to the allegation in a statement signed by his media consultant, Mayowa Oluwabiyi, the former governor denied that the incident ever happened. The statement categorically stated that Alhaji Abdulaziz Yari did pass through the Makia on the said date but did not assault any airport official. He also followed all the COVID-19 preventive protocols set by FAN. Former Governor Abdulaziz Yari finds the tweet odious and distasteful and therefore demand that FAN retract the offensive tweet and tender an immediate public apology to him for the falsehood published about his person. Suspending acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC Ibrahim Magu has been released from police custody after 10 days in detention. Mr. Magu's lawyer Wahab Shitu confirmed the release of his client by the Presidential Investigates Panel. He was arrested last week Monday and has been detained by the police since then. Meanwhile, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC appears to be heading a fresh crisis following an ongoing probe for the now suspended acting chairman of the commission Ibrahim Magu over multiple allegations of corruption, as some aggrieved operatives has rejected the continued use of a police officer as chairman and demanded a change. Sources told Business Day on Monday that the police have hijacked the leadership of the commission and tried to colonize it for past 15 years. The commission should be open to all other security and law enforcement agencies and even credible civilians to head the commission in a democratic setting. There is the DSS, NIS and even senior directors who as civilians can lead the institution, the sources added. Following Monday's attack that led to the killing of 2 persons and abduction of about 20 people at KK community of Kaduna Millennium City in Chukwu local government area of the state. Daily Trust gathered that their doctors have demanded a collective ransom of 900 million naira to release the victims. A coordinated operation, which resident of KK said lasted hours, saw gunmen who posed as security agents in military and police uniforms mounted roadblocks in the community on Sunday night. Kidnappers of retired directors' children demand 100 million naira ransom. The gunmen were said to have killed 2 people, including a provision vendor who attempted to escape, and abducted at least 20 people. The Senate on Wednesday urged the federal government to direct the Ministry of Labor and Employment to set up a committee to review the age limit of job seekers in the country to allow competent applicants to be employed by the ministries, departments and agencies of the state. The call was sequel to a motion by Ibrahim Gobi, APC Sokoto East, where he noted that recruitment requirements of MDAs and other private bodies which set age barriers inadvertently includes and marginalize skillful and competent prospective applicants from participating in such exercise. He said due to the high unemployment rate in the country, many graduates spend up to 10 years seeking employment, and this put them in a disadvantaged position by no fault of theirs. Nigeria's Epic Bank, the Central Bank of Nigeria, has approved the Senate to grant its powers to freeze accounts linked to criminals. According to The Nation, the CBN made the appeal on Wednesday at the Senate Committee public hearing on its bill for an act to appeal the Banks and Other Official Institution Act 2004 and reenact the Bank and Other Official Institution Act 2020. The appeal was presented in a hearing by Director of Legal Services, Mr. Kofo Salam Alada, to reinstate the powers of the CBN, the governor. The National Assembly Service Committee has approved the retirement of the Clerk of the National Assembly, Mr. Muhammad Umulori, and 149 senior officers. NASSC announced this in a statement signed by its Executive Chairman, Mr. Ahmad Amshi, on Wednesday in Abuja. Mr. Amshi said that the decision was reached at the 497th meeting of the Commission, where it approved the retirement age of 60 years and 35 years of service for staff in the National Assembly. Sokoto State Executive Council Wednesday approved the sum of over 1.65 million naira for the construction of a new sport arena hall. Sport arena and indoor hall. A breakdown of the money approved indicated that while the sum of 1.2 million naira will be spent on constructing the sport arena, over 447 million naira would be expended on the construction of the indoor sport hall. The State Commissioner for Information Alhaji Isa Bajini Galadanchi stated this at the close of the State Executive Council meeting presided over by Governor Aminu Waziri Tambuwal. Alhaji Bajini told newsmen that contract for the two projects, which will be situated at the proposed Sokoto New City, was awarded to Qualitrend Global Solution, and both are expected to be completed within 44 weeks and 20 weeks respectively. That has been the news from Standard Voice Television. To end the news, a quick look at the major headlines. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps in Zamfara State says it has arrested 5 persons for alleged illegal abortion and rape. Former Zamfara State Governor reacts to allegation from FAN. Former EFCC boss Ibrahim Magu released from detention. CBN has asked Senate for power to freeze criminal accounts. Sokoto State Government approves 1.65 billion naira for the construction of Sport Arena Hall. That's the news. On behalf of the production crew, Head of News and Current Affairs, Ibrahim Gabatana, I am Fauziya Ibrahim. Have a nice day.